Let's explore. Easy enough.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. There's a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Casos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mistra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, you can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Excellent rhetorician.
The man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watchers before the year is out.
These are city to its pinnacles. We stand with you.
It's all in your head.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone. You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3-dragon anti. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Wow, what's a ginormous elder brain once you've grappled with your own crippling anxieties? It will be quite something. To wake up in the morning without regret. And live each day knowing another will follow. Like as not. To be rid of the orb. And perhaps claim back what it took. To be me again. Well then, what more is there to discuss? All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Far from me to judge Gale for playing coy with Mystra, but I will not be cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience, I believe you. The gods can grant power or strip. Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. At your command.
In the city.
So, I think I may have overdone it with the black and purple for, oh, my entire life.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
What? It's not good to bottle things up.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first, then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else have a go.
mugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
Boy, I got my eye on you. You got the look of a troublemaker.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
156, 157, 15... Oh, I'm sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159...
In my opinion, watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
I'm glad it certainly helped with the dishes. Okay.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Estra deals with the personal interviews and fluff pieces. I deal with the truth. And the truth is, you're a damned menace. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
to make sure that there's no missing.
Run away like that again.
Unless you want to set
Do you
fire to the
understand?
Baldur's mouth headquarters.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it.
I bet that hostel lady wouldn't make you clean the dishes.
If by strongly worded letter
What were you playing at running away?
I'm just not one
Want to
to fight.
do chores anymore?
So you just disappeared?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
No time to dally.
Let's see.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks.
Carry me.
Oh, beautiful! Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
The lower city's a bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs, was it up the stairs?
I'm going to ask.
What's that?
We're lost, aren't we?
All right, what now?
The broad... Things aren't like they used to be. Broadsheet says it all, really. The paper quality is atrocious. Worn edges, easy tearing. That newfangled mechanical printworks is to blame.
It's gonna need a foundry no matter what.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Little unfounder's fork's gutted. Didn't see it happen, or thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Apprentice when you leave. Down.
Karlach and explosives. Not a good mix.
Let's take things nice and gentle.
Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sunshall. Ah! Right you are. Head on up then.
Okay. Let's do that, please.
Another friend of Falagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra, then? That could not be less of your business. Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of the merchandise on you.
As I knew you can. We need to change out this barrel, see?
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you. You do know that Uncle Falogia is not actually here, don't you?
Good. Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Steady. Any spillage and be picking my teeth out.
Pressure steady.
Apprentice when you
Are
leave.
we at temperature yet?
Done.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
10. Good.
No time to rest.
That smoke powder smell. It smells so good.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogia always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogia's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash. Be sure to be clear of its explosion area. Please enjoy responsibly, and nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you? What else? I don't know what you mean. We're purveyors of smoke powder. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash?
I see. Then he must not have received my update. You may bring this message to him. Everything is right on schedule. The next batch will be dispatched within a 10-day. Exceptional quality, if I do say so myself. The Gondians will know it when they see it. I believe that concludes this purchase order. We very much appreciate Lord Gortash's continued honoring of our humble establishment with his custom.
8, 9, 10.
Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
He's a bit of a genius, isn't he? At sales, not fireworks. Of course, it helps to have the only license in town to sell the stuff.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Any spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Pipes are looking a little rusty.
Where's an apprentice when you
We
need
scheduled
one?
for maintenance.
Done.
Can't afford a failure on a critical
10.
pipe.
Good. Be such a whole thing is
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Kid's gonna need a family no matter what happens.
Sense watchful eyes upon you.
Are we at temperature yet?
Have you tried the Lanternese candles? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste? Of course. Browse responsibly now. Remember, once it's lit, you commit. And if it's not a firework, do whatever you like.
Get up.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Hey, steady, all right. Look at me.
Picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one?
And have them lock us up for 2 murders we didn't do.
Pipes looking a little rusty.
Too scared to come
We scheduled for maintenance.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
You're not going to find Uncle Falogier up there. He's literally not alive.
Picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Easy these days.
Pipes are looking a little
Ready and
rusty.
waiting. Well,
We scheduled for
certainly
maintenance.
waiting.
Can't afford a
Stay
failure
on my
on a
feet.
critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it
Call and I answer. Boots warm through.
pig to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Another fight. Let's go. Another step forward.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mistra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Carsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate. Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gortash has got to be paying the mouth sync fees.
I don't know when you need one. Tell you what, we'll try and find someone who can help you mind that.
10. Good. All fingers intact.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Rescheduled for maintenance. Not critical, it's just a bastard if it breaks.
Let's do that.
Steady. Any spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. As an apprentice when you need one.
Done. Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the...
Look, either you came to buy things from Tamara, or you really don't understand.
Steady. Steady.
You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good.
Pipes are looking a little... Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Steady.
Not critical,
Steady.
just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Pressure steady. Are
Right
we
in.
at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Steady.
So much for
Steady.
peace.
Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth. Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Don't waste a step.
This.
I won't listen to you.
A better position.
This is gonna feel good. Find a route.
way.
Want another?
Moving.
Take things slow.
Stay breathing, despite everything. Breathe deep and move. Done!
soldier.
To keep going.
This is my happy place.
Watch this!
In position.
What should I do?
Go time.
Jimmy on the go.
Talk to me.
Survival is all that matters.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Fast.
Time to push my luck again. Need to find a way forward. So watch yourself.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A street-like building?
Oh man! Whiz-bangs!
Keep calm, Karnak. One bad flare, and you could blow this whole place.
Oh man! Whiz-bangs!
crime's been committed. Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do? There are so few honest guards these days. Unfortunately for you, this is one of them. You're under arrest.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Marching.
I want to go home.
I know you do. I know. And it can be anything you want, I promise.
For me?
I'm ready. This way.
I'd love to, thanks. Phew. Damn, it's good to be alive.
Don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
It's gonna need a phone.
If I go by the biggest firework they have, would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the fucking
It's not an it.
maybe a little.
We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
You could start by
Isn't it?
standing on a
To placate us. To keep us all nice and obedient.
Come on, let's go.
If you think too much, you might question their authority.
You were seen picking a lock. Prison guards are rarely happy to let such behavior slide.
if the gods are watching me.
Seen picking a lock. Prison guards are rarely happy to...
What are you gonna do? Arrest us?
That's what it takes to keep the peace?
I think Lord Gortash is still watch. I am so glad you asked, Edvard.